Welcome to Rent and Ready, Unit 1, Understanding Tenancies. My name is Janet Gange and I'm a Crisis Rent and Ready tutor based in the Swansea Skylight. In this session, we are covering viewing a property. The topic areas we will discuss in preparing to view a property will be doing your research, preparing for the viewing, personal safety, what to do and look for at the viewing, including property security and safety, and what to do and say at the end of the viewing. Look back at your renting plan and do a checklist on whether the property is the sort of accommodation that would suit your lifestyle, including what you could compromise on, is the property furnished or unfurnished, and what kind of facilities and transport links are available. Before you view the accommodation, it's advisable to do a bit of research, and you can do this by viewing on an internet search site such as Google. Get to know the exact location on Google Maps. Ask around family and friends, they may have some information. Council websites may have localised information. Look on social media such as Facebook, see if there are any interesting groups in the area. And some local areas have local magazines. Have a look at these. A quick checklist. Does the property more or less match your plan? Check out the rent, make sure it's affordable. Write down a list of questions to ask at the viewing. And check out the landlord. Social housing providers will have a website for you to look at. Maybe do a trial run of visiting the area before the appointment. That way you can find out what transport services run to and from the area, including times of buses or trains, and what stations and bus stops are close by. This will ensure that you give yourself enough time to arrive on time for the viewing. Doing a walkabout gives you a feel for the area. Is it quiet? For example, are there dogs barking? You can look at the adjoining properties. Are they well maintained? Are the gardens in the street looked after? Is there litter around? And are there lots of people milling around? It can also help you having a look at what the area offers in terms of facilities and amenities, such as shops, laundrettes, doctors, dentists, open spaces such as parks, and is there plenty of street lighting? Are there any pubs, clubs and takeaway establishments in the area? By doing a curbside viewing beforehand, you can take a note of any external issues with the property that you may not have had the opportunity to do when going to the property for the first time. Think about your personal safety before attending the viewing. Tell someone where you're going and how long you will be, or take someone with you. Make sure you have your phone with you when it's fully charged. Call a friend when you arrive and leave the property. Find out who you were meeting beforehand. Do the viewing during the daytime. Don't accept a lift before or after the viewing. And if you don't feel safe, then leave immediately. Treat the viewing like a job interview. It's your opportunity to make a good impression on the landlord. Turn up on time. Make eye contact. Engage them in general conversation and sell yourself in a positive light. Whilst at the property, have a good look around, particularly at the condition of fixtures and fittings, such as kitchen and bathroom facilities. Make positive comments. Ask questions from your prepared list. Demonstrate that you will be a responsible tenant by asking questions such as the location of the stopcock and how the rent should be paid. Be honest about your current housing circumstances, but don't be overly negative or personal about past tenancies. For example, how you disliked your previous landlord or how you didn't get on with your neighbours. Whilst walking around the property, make note or ask about the following safety and security considerations. Has the property had a gas and electrical safety check carried out? Are there smoke detectors, carbon monoxide or burglar alarms fitted? Have white goods been pat tested? Are there any fire doors fitted? Are there rails to stairs or steps? Are all entrance doors fitted with good locks? Are there any chains or spy holes fitted? Does the property have a voice entry system? Do the windows close properly and have window locks? Is the outside space, such as a garden, enclosed? At the end of the viewing, always thank them for the opportunity to view. Recap on whether you are interested or wish to accept the accommodation, and ask when the property is available from and what the next steps are. Before you leave, check they have your up-to-date contact details just in case they need to get in touch with you. I hope this video has given you some helpful tips when going to view a property. Please now complete the worksheet on viewing properties.